All right, what is up? So we're back. We're gonna actually doing a different video. The C10 is coming out here soon, and that project is going well. I just lost a bunch of footage with that, so I am kind of just trying to make up for it right now. But we actually got another project at hand. We got a pipe gate. We're building some oil well pipe here. Kind of nasty. Got those set last night, just kind of quick because I wanted today to hang my cross members and stuff. That's in the ground good. That ain't moving. Plus, once it's welded, that one's concrete. That one's got like 4 foot of concrete because it's holding the span of the gate and stuff. This one I did a while back. I was gonna video it, but it came out real quick and I just got it up here in a short manner. So, but yeah, so we're actually doing that today. We got the Bobcat 250 loaded up. Got all my tools, grinders, stick and stuff like that. So the only problems I gotta watch out for is possibly starting a fire, but I got a bucket of water with me. I'm gonna splash a little bit around where I'm gonna be working, and any sparks I'm gonna be throwing, I'm gonna be trying to cut over here where there's more dirt and sand instead of off in the woods, because we don't need a forest fire. So the plan is to run the same height as those 2 laterals off of this. It's gonna be welded flat to that, cope to this, and these should be level. We leveled them off last night, and same with the bottom, run there to there. Now I have a 3rd stick. I had to cut these because I only have a 16-foot trailer, so these are 20s, and those were 10s, but they're 6s. So an issue I'm running into is that's 10'8" from there to there with a little bit of overhang, and I only can get one 10'8" out of this. And then I got like 8'8", so I need to find 2 feet somewhere. So I'm gonna have to grab one of those other pipes. We're gonna bring it down, and then the cutoffs we used for those, we're going to cut off what we need, and then I'm just gonna butt weld them and grind it smooth. And if it rusts over, it rusts over. It'll match the rest of the pipe. It's so coated in oil and stuff that this stuff over here, this didn't start rusting, but the other stuff did. Like it's starting to flash rust again, but you know, 2 3/8 pipe, drill pipe, had to hit it with a hammer in the ground yesterday. And yeah, so I was gonna do some 3x3 again out there and span that gap, but it was like $280 for a 20-foot stick, and I was not about to do that. And then once you have the steel place cut it, they add on per cut price, which it's only like $7 plus cut. And I was like, no, it's still after that. It'd still be like over $150. And I got 3 sticks of 30-foot well pipe for $195. So, and I just had to drive a little bit out of my way. It was like maybe 40 minutes out of my way. So I was like, I'm just gonna get 3 sticks of that, pound 2 of them in the ground like this, and then we'll go from there and run those across. And if anything, where that old gate is, we might eventually, this is like long term, we would put one more there and then meet it up way down there and stuff. But yeah, so 14-foot single swing gate, so it's only 4 foot high right now, and yeah, not too bad. So this is gonna get some other stuff. There's gonna be like slats there, and then thing in the middle, and then eventually I'd like to go up to about 12 foot high and then do a straight with an archway and then a couple slats in that, and then hang an American flag from it. I think that'd be pretty cool and stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna get this fired up, and then I'll show you guys as we get going, because it should be a pretty good project. Should take a couple hours. I might get called off to split some wood or stack some wood, vice versa, whatever and stuff. So this is gonna be a slow project, but we're gonna get it done. So all right, so we got these cut short. I got this one I'm starting to fish mouth. That's gonna fit up perfect. Nice little gap there, pretty tight on the ends where I'll tack it. Bottom looks good, a little wide, but no big deal. And then that end, we're gonna put a 68-degree angle, and so that way we can go flat against these columns here. And then, yeah, it'll be like cut like that, but I gotta make sure I gotta square the pipe up so that way it sits on that and hits the here. So moving along, I'm gonna do this one next. Well, I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna move on to this one, and then we'll worry about that. And then I gotta grab some sticks for over there. But yeah, moving right along. Didn't catch anything on fire yet. Been watching the ground, trying not to throw too many sparks anywhere other than, you know, at my feet where I can quickly stomp something out. But still got the bucket of water, doing pretty good. So got the Hawaiian shirt on, wishing I was on a beach somewhere. But hey, you know, we're up north, we're in northern Michigan, we're working. Gotta love it. So not too bad. It's a little high. I could have brought this down a little bit and it'd be even, but I kind of eyeballed that one. So if anything, I'll just put this end on the top and this will be tight on the bottom, easier to weld. So not too bad, but especially for some weld pipe. All right, so we got a couple more sticks cut. Got a couple ends. That's still hot. But yeah, I got this pipe I brought over, a stub from one of those two. And I'm just checking, make sure my fish mouths look good because I haven't done it in a minute. Got a little bit of a gap there, but yeah, it's looking good. These aren't perfectly level, so there will be a little bit of downward slope, which I don't mind. I think it kind of looks good. I'm just gonna match the height there to there and stuff for the gate. So that way this one will be in line with this when it's shut. And then this bottom one that goes here will be in line with that one, and it's symmetrical. And these will be running downhill a little bit, and that'll be perfect. I'm good with that. And then I'll have to find something to cap these because we're gonna weld this up. And then I'm just gonna I need to plug weld those because I don't want wasps or anything going in there and stuff. So, but I ended up grabbing another stick. This is one of the 10 footers I cut off of a 20 when I picked it up in the pipe yard. So those two I'm just gonna take home. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. They're not useful here, but unless I need them, I already had some Schedule 40 that's sitting on this property, and there's another off cut. But yeah, so I got to make another one for there, and then that one will also go over here. But we got the leads drug out. We got clamp. We're just clamping this side because we're gonna start on this side, do this first, then we'll jump over there. But got our stinger ready. That's all hooked up. Running through these blades real quick, I'm thinking my next purchase might be a bandsaw, one of the Porta bands. I don't like the DeWalt ones, but all I have is DeWalt batteries. I prefer the Milwaukee bandsaw, so maybe if I get a good deal on one or something, I'll buy a couple Milwaukees, but for now. Or I also have that generator welder with me all the time. I could just buy a plug-in Porta band, and that wouldn't be a big deal, especially because I'm always having extension cords with me. I got a 50 footer here and I could probably use a 30, but yeah, so we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna probably tack this pipe up here, get everything set, and then I'm gonna get this other pipe up here, mock it up, make it the same as everything else, and that'll be for over there. But I'm gonna put these up here, weld them out, and then we'll move over there. But at least this one will be done, so that way the fourth pipe I can copy off that, just so I know what it's like and if it's good or not, and we'll go from there. So yeah, moving right along, not too bad. Gonna probably spread some water. Like I said, I don't want to keep sparks and stuff. I'm gonna try and not grind over here. This is just gonna be for welding, and if there's any welding, it's gonna be in this area. So gonna get after it. And we're back with the next day. We had some other stuff come up, but we got the fence all done. Still got a few small details, like putting caps on top of these posts so that rainwater doesn't collect in that. I don't have any steel with me, and I'm sweating my butt off. It's like 85 degrees, and there's just now wind coming in. But had a little hiccup here where apparently this was longer than 10 feet. I don't know how, because these sides are the same. But that side, I guess, measured 9.7, and this side was 10 feet from like here over and stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. It's only another like 6.5 inches in length on those. So, and you're not going to see it with the gate closed. But speaking of, see if it clears the truck there. Yeah, it clears it good. But yeah, not too bad. So turned out pretty good, that's for sure. As I was saying, so I got the gate shut here, and those two are a little off, but I never designed that post to be the same height as that one. It was just a little shorter because that's the pieces of scrap I had just laying around. But matches over here pretty good, and honestly it matches pretty good over there. I'm happy with it. But like I said, I gotta get caps for the top of them posts and stuff, and then once, you know, we figure out what the pieces in the middle, the rest of it, the uprights, we'll get it painted and stuff. At least before this winter. If we don't get to that, it's going to be painted because it just so it looks better and so it doesn't keep rusting. But surprisingly, the stuff I brought up here, like these posts and stuff, these have been up here for a couple months now, and they're not rusty. They're just a little bit of surface and that's it. But this weld pipe was definitely fun to weld because on the inside of it was still coated with oil. I guess I didn't realize how much oil was still in there, like residue. And so like the bottom of the welds would all of a sudden just go garbage because all that stuff was coming down from the pipe and then resting there when that was hot. And as I would come down, I would hit that, and it made it look like junk. But I had to grind a couple of them out and redo them, but not too bad otherwise. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. That, and we got nice open area to park here. You know, any vehicles that come in, you're at least off this trail and stuff, because this is technically a ORV trail. But to get to this property, you gotta be able to get back here somehow. So you can pull a truck and, you know, a trailer might stick out a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. So those are concreted in about 14 inches down and about a foot wide over there too. So not too bad. So I'm probably gonna wrap it up here and stuff. It's late Sunday night and I would like to get home. I got about 2.5 hour drive, plus I gotta pull a trailer and deal with all every other goofball on the road. So it's one of those things where I don't want to rush to get home, but at the same time I do want to get sleep tonight because it was really cold the one night and then really hot the next. So no in between, didn't get much sleep. So it is what it is. But hopefully tonight we'll be able to get some. And there's the gate wide open, so not too bad. So we're gonna pack the truck up and call it here, but catch you on the flip side.